Vale, a ver, cositas. Ya recuerdo lo que me faltaba y era la misión de matar al rey Radovid. Que bueno, como le rompimos la rodilla a Dijkstra, pues va a ser que nos lo hemos bloqueado. Jaja. Pero bueno, no importa. Solamente hace un par de cambios en el final. Final político, por así decirlo. Los finales políticos ahí está un poco la cosa regular. Pero no se ha perdido nada importante. A ver, lo bueno es que no era una decisión de estas de... ¿Por qué coño? A ver. ¿Coño le pasa al mando? ¿Ya? Le pasa una cosa al mando, un momento. A ver, ¿ya? Venga. Vamos a hacer la de... encontrar el buque insignia del emperador. Para darle el mensaje de la churri. Y que le diga, deja ir a mi pueblo. Op. Pues está un pelín de tomar por culo. A ver, ¿puedo hacer un TP rápido en algún sitio cercano? Me va hasta aquí. Ahí me tira bien. Gracias. Joder, es verdad, tengo que esperar a que sea de noche.
Be easier to sneak on board after dark.
Es verdad que tengo que esperar a que sea de noche, madre mía. Venga. Ya está. Está nevando Navidad. Vale. Quédate aquí. Coño de la madre. Suéltate. Allá que vamos. Me da que es este troncho de barco, ¿eh? O el siguiente. No, creo que es este. Sí, tiene pinta de ser este. Hostia, no, es el siguiente. Casi la cago. A ver. Si no me disparáis, me gustaría subir a bordo, por favor. Coño, ¿por dónde se sube en este barco? Joder, menos mal, se dieron cuenta. Ahora sí, me gustaría subir a bordo. ¿Cómo coño se sube uno a este barco? ¡Ay! ¡Ay! Ah, vale. Ahí. Joder, chaval. No me traigáis una manta. No, ¿para qué? Estoy bien. Helado, pero bien. ¿Os queréis relajar, señores?
Witcher, what a pleasant surprise.
Hola, buenas. Soy el mensajero.
Warm welcome. Thank you, Your Majesty.
You should have come with my daughter. Your welcome would have been different. Where is she?
Close.
Close, White Wolf, is what you are to decapitation. You're insolent because you believe I cannot afford to hurt you. And you're right. Yet that will change one day, when you are no longer indispensable, but disposable. But enough of that. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. What do you want?
Fringilla Vigo. Been told you promised Yennefer you'd free her. I can see. I know you're a busy man. So here's a letter. Ought to refresh your memory about the Lodge.
Even Yennefer's humblest requests seem like threats. I've always liked that about her. Very well, so be it.
Truly prepared to forgive them? Amnesty in exchange for help?
I'm prepared to abide by the agreement I made with Yennefer.
Didn't answer my question.
Nor must I.
Jojo. Aquí un gato súper encerrado.
Time I was on my way.
At last, a point we agree on. Guards, bring me Fringilla Vigo. You may remove her Dimeritian shackles. No introductions are necessary from what I've heard. Farewell.
Fringilla. Been a while. The other sorceresses, they're on Ginvale near Ardskellig. We could take a boat.
I'm sick to death of boats.
Joder, vale. Alguien está con un humor de perros.
And I despise teleports. But have it your way. Let's go.
Oh, la niña está cansada de botes. Oh, pua. Andula. Usando siempre el TP para lo que te den gana.
Fringilla Vigo. Philippa, a pleasure as always.
Come now, we need none of that. Fringilla, we must speak.
Oh my.
Una cosa.
Geralt,
Ah, mira, sí, le podemos dar algo.
Found something that might belong to you. That skull some sort of accessory? If so, you've changed your style a bit.
It's a weapon.
Don't remember ever seeing you with that.
It's as you said. I've changed my style.
Bueno, sí, vamos a hacer un poco de trascarrillos.
Ever think about the past? About your time with the hunt?
At times, I'm amazed we survived. Eridan's not usually one to leave witnesses behind.
That's just it. He didn't. Lost my memory when I escaped the hunt.
Ah, yes. Your famous amnesia.
You didn't have it?
For a short time only. Once the Emperor's mages got their hands on me, my memory quickly returned.
Joder, qué puta suerte.
When the hunt had you. Hope they didn't hurt you.
Even if they did, I've no memory of it. The whole time's but a string of phantom images. Blood and fire. A wild chase through different worlds. All shrouded in fog. Though I do remember you coming for me. trading your life for mine. I hadn't the chance to thank you then.
You'd have done the same for me.
I'm touched by your certainty. But you've yet to tell me how you escaped them.
Wouldn't mind knowing that myself. There are times I remember rushing forward, Red Riders around me. Next thing I know, I'm in the woods at the foot of Kaer Morhen. That's it. What did Eredin want from you exactly?
The same thing he wanted from you. You don't recall?
Draw a blank on most of my time with him.
We were bait, Geralt. Both of us. Eredin believed Ciri would come for us sooner or later and he would capture her. Fortunately, she didn't fall for it.
Lo que decía yo.
How do you go from being the Emperor's hostage to being his ally?
One day, the door of my cell opened, and instead of seeing the usual officer, I saw Emir. He promised to release me and grant me free reign of the Imperial Treasury, provided I did what he asked.
He told you about Ciri, and you accepted his offer. Why?
Shared aims make for strange bedfellows. I knew I had to find Ciri before Eredin did, and if any man had the power and the means to help me, it was the Emperor. Besides, once all's said and done, he is her father.
Sí, bueno, un capullo, pero sí, tienes razón, es su padre.
Why didn't you look for me after you'd recovered your memory and your freedom?
I assumed you would recover quickly and find me first.
You had mages to help you. I was on my own.
Well, not entirely. Besides, I knew you'd fled the hunt. Eredin would never have let you go. He'd erased my memory, but you escaped. It was wholly possible he hadn't had the chance with you. And there were your Witcher mutations. I expected they'd stave off any serious injury.
Still can't get something out of my mind.
What?
So, feel any different after our encounter with the Djinn?
Yes. Now I feel regret.
Mean to say that?
That I regret we didn't try that earlier. Much earlier.
Think we would have argued less?
Quite the opposite. But the other moments would have been more intense as well. Moments like this.
Por favor, señora, me está usted incitando a hacer cosas que no deberíamos hacer ahora, ¿eh?
Thanks, Yen. See you later.
Guarde su líbido, por favor. Guarde su líbido. Anda, mira. Genial.
Got me eye on you.
Hola, macho.
Wolf, did you see? The black dogs in their rickety tubs. They bay at our gates, seek to strike fear in our hearts.
Saw them all. Where's Ermion?
Went to see Lugas. An uncrate on the throne remains a thorn in his ass. Now he's seen the black ones, it pricks him even harder. The druid's gone to reason with the dim-witted knob.
Think I'll join Ermion. Need to talk to him.
Go. And when you see that bloody twit Lugas, be sure and tell him... best not. The druid knows what to say. Farewell.
Ok, hasta luego. Un momento, y con Ciri podemos hablar, ¿no?
Got a minute?
Of course.
Ah, mira.
Once you'd left Yen and me on the Isle of Avalon, what happened to you? What did you do?
I traveled through time, space, different worlds. I saw houses of glass, ran with unicorns at the world's end. Even lived in an undersea kingdom for a time.
Esas referencias.
Always had a taste for
Esas
it.
referencias.
Still do.
So why'd you return?
It was too much. I almost drowned in it. When everything is possible, it quickly becomes a lot less alluring.
Lo de la ciudad sumergida era referencia a BioShock. Que posiblemente, alerta de spoilers, llegue el momento.
Traveling between worlds. What's it like?
It's nice.
Difficult?
It was at first, but in time it became automatic, like riding a horse.
Bet a lot of mages would love to learn to do it.
I'm certain they would. But Avalok claims they've neither the knowledge nor talent. He spent 4 centuries learning to do it, yet can still only find and pass through pre-existing portals. I go wherever I please, whenever I please.
Joder, mira si está chetada la Siri, ¿eh? El Avalak tiene que aprender durante 4 siglos para activar un portal e ir de un lado a otro. Esta tía va cuando le sale del chocho.
So, need your advice about Yennefer.
Very well. Ask away.
The thing is, I'd like to take her somewhere once it's over. Someplace picturesque, beautiful even, where we can rest. You've been almost everywhere. Also know Yen well. Any ideas? I was thinking Spala or maybe Dolblathana.
The first roadside inn you pass. Take her there. Pay for a month in advance. Carve "Do Not Disturb" into the room door and shut it behind you.
Just like that?
Just like that.
Y así de simple. Ni tonterías ni hostias.
Eridan's located you time and again. How's that work?
When I pass between worlds, I create a kind of shockwave. Anyone properly trained can sense it. That's how Avalok explains it, at any rate. He can do it too.
So you shouldn't actually ever use your power.
It's not like that. The impulse is stronger the longer my voyage. On short hops, the disturbance is practically imperceptible.
Ah. Eso explica cosas de por qué podemos usar su habilidad cuando nos salga del toto cuando somos ella. Porque a microsaltos de moverme 2 metros no pasa nada.
I should go.
All right. We'll talk later.
Bastante informativas estas charlas, ¿eh? Sobre todo con los poderes de Siri. Que ya aquí te explican más o menos cómo funciona la vaina. A ver. ¿Dónde está el viejo choto este? Para allá.
Last night was...
Hola. ¿No hay nadie?
Respect, Witcher.
Respect. Ya estoy en el gangsta aquí. Aquí me tratan como en el barrio.
I'll not kneel before an Oncrite, never. That clear to you?
You prefer to aid the Black Ones?
I'd sooner right the rights of bleeding Moorhog and let Crack rule all Skelliger.
And your men, what do they say? Will they follow you when the Jarls call you a traitor?
This here's my land, Druid. Watch your words.
Would you be king by Nilfgaard's grace?
That's your bark before you bite. Did Crack send you here for my head? Well then go ahead. Try to take it. Get him.
Joder, macho. Yo no quería llegar a esto, ¿eh? Pero tú estás en modo subnormal, pues que te den, tío. Joder, el druida se lo ha cargado. Si me das un momento para farmear las mierdas que tiene esta gente. Yo quiero farmear, déjame en paz. Vale. Puedo farmear ya. Joder. Vale, ya. Podemos seguir. Podemos proseguir. Lo tienes controlado, viejo. Lo tienes todo controlado, chaval. ¿Te me pones fachero o qué?
Pathetic.
¡Vamos, niño! Bueno, el viejo este irá a su ritmo, yo iré al mío de por 10. Vale, hay más peñita aquí, ¿no? No, sí, no. Ok. Cuando quieras, ¿eh?
That's enough. Wait. This one's really funny. What's the difference between a milk guardian?
A ver, ya. Ya estamos fuera, digo yo.
Well, Geralt, I see no row can occur in Skellige without your participation.
Mean and inaccurate, Ermion. Seems to me I've missed quite a few.
The blood of Croc's blood sits upon the throne, and that is your doing. I'm afraid you've ignited a small civil war.
For ages, men had shed each other's blood in the quest for Skellige's crown. Politics as usual, just a difference of degree. Yet the bloody feast at Caer Trolda was different. It was dishonorable, treacherous, needed investigation. More Witcher's work. Work that culminated with the crowning of the Isle's new queen.
Y aquí es como que se van cerrando los arcos argumentales.
So, Clan Drummond will attack sooner than we expected, it seems.
Thought Croc sent you to negotiate an agreement with Lugos.
Ha! An agreement. Only Croc believes such a thing possible at this stage.
Mean I didn't actually ruin things for you?
Not this time. Lugos' death stands to change a great deal. His cousin, who will now be named Jarl, is a weak commander. Stupid. This war will start soon, end even sooner. But why have you returned to Skellige?
How's Sarah's handling things?
As the makings of an excellent queen, if she would only flee her father's shadow. Everyone, Lugos excepted, declared their support for her. Yet the minute the Imperial fleet appeared on the horizon, the Jarl took matters into his own hands.
And Hjalmar?
The lads led 3 raids against the Imperial fleet, all against Croc's will, all failed. Yet he'll find volunteers for another.
Yeah, sounds like Hjalmar.
Puto loco.
Listen, Ermion, know anything about the Sunstone? Legends place it somewhere in Skellige.
The Mask of Urberus first, now the Sunstone. Monsters may rest easy. You've become a treasure hunter. I've never found the Enshe elves interesting. But there's a skald, Avind. He could help you. Once told me of some inaccessible caverns or ruins or some such.
Where will I find him?
Today, In Arenbjorn, doubtless. You might also ask the pearl divers, Erling and Matthias Fishlung. Of late, they hunt near the tip of the bay, eastern end.
Fishlung? Interesting.
So they call him. Submerges for hours at a time. None know how he does it, but I've my suspicions.
Not too fond of him.
It's nothing personal. I couldn't stand his father or grandfather either.
Thanks for your help.
One thing, Geralt. These caves are ruins. Matthias and Erling's ancestors would have looted them bare centuries ago were they not protected by some magic barrier. Take a sorceress with you. You must have brought at least one along.
Oh, gaggle this time.
Gods protect us.
¿Te has traído alguna hechicera? Alguna me he traído, sí. Yo creo que alguna se ha venido conmigo. No te preocupes que por magia no va a ser, ¿eh?
Go.
Problema de magia no voy a tener. Que me he traído a toda la pandilla y al gang oficial de las hechiceras del este. No sé por qué me he traído con el caballo hasta aquí. Vale, ya. A ver. Joder, macho, en serio. Joder. Bueno, pues voy a esta que está más cerca. Que me toca la moral. ¡Ey! ¡Niño! ¡Niño!
Not now.
Watching for Nilfgaard's fleet.
Fleet? Oh, aye, they mentioned something. Nay, I've more important matters on my mind. By my calculations, today's the day Gevorg, the legendary white whale, will swim the waters of Skellige. Been waiting for this my whole life.
What's this whale about?
He's to appear when spectres descend from the heavens into the waves. The serpent wakes the sea's wrath, and an icy monster devours an isle. Be the first bard to compose a ballad about him.
Legends don't happen to mention a curse of the Black Sun, do they?
Black Sun? What are you on about?
Never mind. Let's watch for Gevorg together, and you can tell me what you know about any elven ruins in Skellige. Heard of some cavern no one's been able to enter?
Good thing, too. Elsewise, they'd have plundered it long ago like all the others.
Oh!
Avon.
What?
I... Just wanted to assure you I only want to look around the cavern. It's research.
Research?
Writing an adventure novel. Gathering material for it.
Mean to write up the coming of the White Fleet? Prime idea. Mayhaps you could use my translation of the Song of Gilban and Dillion.
Gladly, gladly. So where's this cavern?
Gotta sail east from Caer Trolda. Cavern's in a cove, only accessible from the sea.
So long, and good luck with the white whale.
It'll show today. I'm sure of it.
Ay, Dios mío, qué decepción se va a llevar el niño este. Llevo 50 años esperando a la ballena blanca. Buena suerte, espérate otros 50. Espérate otros 50, chaval. Viaje rápido. Yepa. Un momento, aquí hay un herrero. Vamos a robarle la pasta. Me siento como el típico bully que te roba el dinero del almuerzo. Tú, tengo estas espadas, quiero venderlas. Por favor, señor. Es lo único que tengo para mi familia. Quiero vender mis armas.
At your service.
White Wolf?
Wouldn't mind a look at your wares.
Vamos a primero reparar. Y ahora sí vender. Joder. Hemos durado entre nada y menos. Me cago en todo. Nada extraordinario. Ahí tengo pieles y porquería, joder. Y los minerales, que no vendo los minerales.
See ya.
No vendo los minerales, chaval. Estoy un poco gilipollas. Los herreros que tienen pasta ahora son el de Novigrado y el de... el del Palacio del Barón. La tipa esta. Bueno. Me da pereza. Conseguiré más mierda y venderé todo antes de... antes de la Final Battle. Churri, 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 lo he conseguido, churri, churri, churri. Así. Todo simp, el tío.
I'd rather verify it now. Otherwise, I'll continue to wonder if you...
Going somewhere?
Ciri says there's a site in Skellige we must examine. Avalok's clearly hiding something from us.
Earlier, when we were in the Isles together, Avalok mentioned a laboratory. At one point, he wished to teleport there, to retrieve something. And he refused to take me with him. It was all very strange.
Sufficiently suspicious, don't you think?
So what? Wanna just sneak in and root around?
Exactly. Coming with?
Fine. Where is it?
On a small isle between Undvik and Speakerog.
Not exactly on our way. Just found out the sunstone's on Ord Skellig. Cavern along the coast that we can only access from the sea. Gonna need some real magic to get in, too.
Go find this laboratory. I will explore Ard Skellig. You can join me later.
Philippa, your eyesight. Only just recovered and magically simulated. Didn't you say you'd need some time to get accustomed?
Did I?
Philippa ahí siendo fucking boss bitch.
Come, Ciri. We'll await you there.
¿Y por qué no me lleváis con vosotros? Ay. Está bien, iré yo por mi propia cuenta a pie. Si es que sois unos... No, a Geralt no le gustan los portales. Dejemos que vaya a su puta bola. Muy bien. Menos mal que ya tengo todo desbloqueado, porque si no me corto las narices. Yo justo enfrente, ¿eh? Hola, buenas.
Entrance is very well protected. I believe we'll find something interesting inside.
How will you lift the barrier?
Atlan Kirk's inclusion should do the trick. Remember the spell?
I remember you teaching me. And to think I thought you an overbearing cold shrew at the time.
Now, this is no time to get soppy.
So, any incriminating letters? Closets full of skeletons?
We've not even opened the door yet.
It's a highly complex magic barrier. Let's try. Yeta Ligen!
Ok. No me digas.
We've awoken the sentry.
I'll take care of it.
Au. Te me relajas. A mí no me levantes el labio. Ajá.
Pretty cozy. Doesn't look much like a lab at all.
That proves nothing. We must look around.
It's a bit low, isn't it? Rummaging through his papers.
You wish to come, my dear.
Ahí te ha cazado.
Portrait of Siri, I think.
No, that's not me. Where's the scar?
It's definitely you. Really captured you. Sure Avalok's only interested in you for your magic abilities?
Very funny.
Que no he dicho nada, niña. ¿Qué?
It seems someone was literally just here.
Avalok's assistant, maybe?
No. Somehow doesn't seem like Avalok to have one.
A distillate? Smells like...
Verbena. Aha, what?
No, nothing.
Sometimes you really get on my nerves, you know.
Herbs. Not very incriminating.
Wait. We've not examined the entire laboratory yet.
Es que me gusta tocarte las narices. Niña, ¿has encontrado algo?
Yen.
Hostia puta. Lo de los árboles así no tiene puto sentido. No debe ser al revés. La base arriba y las ramas para abajo.
Genealogical chart of the Enhanikir, the Elder Blood, from Laura Doran.
To me. You never showed me the full version. I had no idea Viedmont of Eden was an ancestor. Was he the one who punished his daughters with a hot iron? Or the one who had his own father's eyes gouged out?
Him of the daughters. Aye, even I'd never seen the full version. Seems Avalok has analyzed all the parts of Lara's gene, even those we thought extinct.
Ooh.
He's only analyzing? Really believe that? If he's anything like our mages, I seriously doubt he's standing back and observing how Laura's descendants are doing.
I don't think we'll ever know if or how deeply the elves have meddled in the gene's mutation.
Did you have a hand in what Geralt mentioned? The work of those human mages?
Of course not.
Let's look at his notes.
Qué mal rollero acaba de dar eso.
Gods. He spent over 2 centuries on this. He was the first to study Lara's gene. Volker? Some entries about Ciri, but it's here, later, that things get interesting. He actually tried to cultivate a genetic mix like Ciri's, but one excluding the human line.
Meaning what exactly? That I ought to be looking about for giant jars holding my siblings?
Don't be foolish. Avalok never got that far. Apparently all his experiments ended in failure. You are unique.
And that's why we've the wild hunt to contend with. Let's ferret on. See if we can't find something even more interesting.
Estoy oliendo... Mira. Estoy oliendo unos matices aquí de racismo. Unos matices de racismo que no veas, chaval. Un poco más y apesta. Oh, no, yo solamente cuido a Ciri de que use sus poderes. No es que me guste la puta humana de mierda.
Elves sure know their fragrances.
Bueno.
Never a standard. Might have expected a hidden portal.
Parece que los humanos no somos los que tienen la potestad única de ser racistas. Pero los elfos parece que son por 8000. A ver, pasando.
How did you get in here?
We mean you no harm.
I care not at all why you're here. Get out. You? I remember you. From Tir Nalia. Remarkable. I thought all elves looked alike to those of your race. If it's Avalach you seek, he's not here. I know. And yet you come here. What for? To spy on him. He tries his damnedest to save you every time you do something stupid. Is that not enough? What can you possibly know about that? You'd be surprised. He's told me a great deal about you.
Like what?
He said you shared Lara's features. I don't see whatever it is he sees. It seems a bit like trying to drink water from a mud puddle.
Es que da puto asco la tía esta.
I imagine that belief somehow helps him with his task.
What task?
Do you think he trails you everywhere for pleasure? Even I grow ill at the sight of you.
It's incredible how those like you still believe you're superior to humans, in any way.
She's no human. She's a degenerate half-breed. To have no choice but to use something like that? It's humiliating.
Mira, por menos he decapitado gente, ¿eh?
Another word, and I'll...
What? You'll change nothing. She must do what she must. Then Avalach will finally be free of her.
No, yo sé algo que podrá cambiar. El que dejes de ser una puta hija de perra.
If he hates me so deeply, why didn't he tell me to my face?
Buena pregunta. Pregúntaselo cuando lleguemos al barco.
Avalok means that much to you.
What's that got to do with anything? If they despise me so, they should leave me be.
Ciri.
What? Do you fear I'll level this place like I did Kaer Morhen? Shame I can't do that at will, because I'd really like to now.
Notas interesantes, sí. Interesante, interesante. Interesantemente aburrido. Ups. Creo que se me fue la mano. Ay, Siri, qué torpe que eres, ¿eh? ¡Uy! Se me fue la otra mano. ¡Hala, Siri! Este fue el pie. ¡Uy! Se me fueron las manos. Y bueno, podemos seguir todo el día. Vamos a destrozar todo. Ah, vamos por culo. Estúdiate esta. ¿Pero cómo has podido destrozar mi laboratorio? Es que soy humana, lo siento. Ahora sí va a tener razones para odiarme. Ahora sí tiene razones para odiarme. Niña, recoge la espada, ¿eh? No me seas tontita. Bueno, ¿nos vamos o qué?
There, that's better. Let's get out of here.
Vámonos. Anda, mírala. No sabía que Jennifer tenía dotes artísticas. Niña, ¿y tu espada?
Must we return to the boat right away?
Something else you want to see?
Not here. On Hindersfjall. In Lofoten. I met a young man, Skjal. And I'd like... What is it?
Ciri, Skjal is dead.
The Wild Hunt. Everyone? No one survived?
Skjal died later.
You sure it was him? You'd met him?
Oh, sí, sí, que lo vimos.
I saw his body.
Will you visit his grave with me? I'd like to say goodbye.
I'll go with you.
Thank you. Could you open a portal to Hindersfjall?
I can.
Let's do this.
Come back soon, all right?
Mm-hmm. See you.
Let's look around. Should be a relatively fresh grave mound.
Thank you for coming. I detest graveyards, especially wandering them alone.
Let's look around together. Come on.
Lasse, son of Njord. Olaf, son of Over. Inga, daughter of Trotnir. Damn it. He's not here. Skjal has no grave. Geralt, I shan't leave until I bury him. Think, the body. What could have become of it?
They didn't burn it. Save that honor for kings and heroes. Doubt they left him in the garden, too.
Bastards.
What?
Beyond the village, there's a pit. They fill it with sheep taken by Blackleg. Crabs pick at their bones at night.
Ah, claro, como no era de la aldea y no recobró su honor, pues... Ah, toma por culo el cadáver. Hijos de puta los de la aldea. Ya he usado un trapo para la boca, coño. Estás tragando mierda. Ay, joder, estupendo.
What are you doing? What you should have done long ago. We're burying Skjall.
Burying Craven? You defy the right of the elders. Begone. Leave this place. You defile our laws.
We're not bound by them.
Aye, and you've clearly no respect for our customs either.
Craven's place is in the ditch.
Pa, a tu puto sitio.
Skjall saved your bloody lives. The Wild Hunt was after me. Had Skjall not led me away then, why they would have reduced Lofoten to ash.
What would the spectres be wanting of some lass who...
I am not some lass, and anyone who so much as touches this grave will learn that the hard way.
None will disturb it. Desecrating graves, well, it's the only thing elders punish harder than fleeing the battlefield. And what you said, can't know the truth of it. The gods will judge Skjall now.
Y da las gracias de que no juzgamos nosotros a espada, hijos de puta.
We were right to come. I was deeply troubled. You've no idea.
Well, they shouldn't spit on his name anymore.
Let's go.
Back to the boat.
Hala. A profanar a vuestra puta madre. ¿Qué os parece, Hala. Ahora reunirse con Filipa. Justamente me viene bien, porque tengo que coger un barco. Estupendo. Estupendo. A ver. Joder, chaval. A ver, me estoy equivocando. Creo que es por aquí. Pasando bajo el puente de la fortaleza. Y ya por la derecha. Y ya hacemos esto. Y empieza la batalla. Joder, ¿esto quedaba lejos o qué? Ah, ya veo la cueva. Venga. Bueno, las putas sirenas estas. ¡Dejadme en paz! Ya está aquí el viaje rápido.
Just wonderful.
I say, look at this.
Bueno, ¿abres o qué?
Let's go. What now? Gonna grow yourself some new eyes, like Vilgefortz did? I remember the moment I killed him. Cultivation wasn't complete. They hadn't grown in fully yet. Looked disgusting, but...
I take it your mention of that deviant is purely coincidental.
Of course. Also heard of this rich blind dwarf from Mahakam. Had them put 2 sizable rubies in his eye sockets. Couldn't see a damn thing. But word is, it looked pretty tasteful.
Diamante visión. Los Simpsons lo han vuelto a predecir. Bueno, voy a seguir a este tipo. Aunque espera un momento, a ver. Ya que coño estamos aquí, vamos a explorar un poco, yo qué sé. Ah, vale, no había nada. Cojones. Nada los cojones. Mira que estoy dando una vuelta, ¿eh? Ah, sí, todos los caminos llevan aquí. Hola. Solo estamos de paso.
What did she just say?
You're not that type.
No sé su tipo, dice. ¿Vas aquí? ¿Vas aquí? ¿Quieres bajar aquí? Venga. Venga, necesito curarme. Joder. Vale, a ver. Puntito de habilidad. Al barrido este. Sí. Y yo creo que ya.
So how do we get up
The stairs? I'll fix them right away.
Mírala. Tiene las largas puestas en los ojos. Reparo. Ya estoy aquí con el Hogwarts Legacy otra vez.
Ready.
Let's go.
Couldn't help notice the tension between you and Yennefer and Triss. It's very hard on Ciri, I think.
Qué tensión. Qué tensión si literalmente le he dicho a Triss que se vaya a fregar.
Triss plays the big sister to Ciri, but eagerly awaits a chance to hop in bed with you. You and Yennefer play the parents.
Yeah, so if you're angling to make it a five-some, there's clearly no room.
Mirando el mapa, ¿me queda algo? ¡Ay! Me queda algo ahí. No sé si llegaré ahora más adelante. A lo mejor es un punto que me falta ahí. Tiene pinta. Un punto de habilidad. Que no sé en qué puñeta la voy a gastar. Así que a lo mejor la dejo ahí colgada.
I say, look.
What now?
It appears I must do everything for you.
Si no sé nada.
Seems to be waiting for payment.
I'm fresh out of change.
Oh, in blood, not coin. The sentry is Fearless, the elven legend. You literally read nothing.
No. Joder. La puta luz de los ojos ha absorbido toda la luz ambiente, la hostia.
There you are.
¿Te puedo llamar Toyota Supra?
Yennefer must have tremendous pull with the Emperor to get him to guarantee the lodge's safety. What's your take on it?
My take? Obviously a leading question. No. Geralt, I'm tired. Let's sit and chat a bit first.
Is foreplay that important to you?
You ought to talk to Yennefer. Painfully clear there's unfinished business there.
Yennefer's always walked her own path. I'm actually touched she decided to take an interest in matters of the lodge this time.
You don't trust her. So once the hunt's defeated, leave. Find asylum elsewhere. I hear Redania's offering.
I'd sooner stick my head in a Zoogl's spiky orifice. Thanks, but I've other plans.
You'll get to work with the Emperor. Not excited?
No. I mean, yes, of course I am. Thus far, the Lodge has oft banked on weak rulers. It's been one of our biggest mistakes.
So you're impressed Emir keeps his mages on a short leash?
Yennefer's wise to keep you out of politics. I'm afraid you'd not realize which way the wind was blowing if you pissed straight into it.
This deal with Emir. It's sorceress business. Pick someone else's brain.
So she's not told you anything? What about personal plans? Has she mentioned anything? A possible advisory position? Beside a young, promising empress?
Stay away from Ciri.
She's an adult, Geralt. You keep forgetting. She can decide for herself. So, onward.
Pues bien que te podrías aplicar el cuento tú.
It's time you stopped interfering in Ciri's life.
Uy, tú no lo haces.
But you do know we're not a pack of wolves you can just drive away from her with your sword.
Sure you are. And yes, I can, if the need arises.
La muy tipa esta tiene un doble rasero que joder. Es gata pero de sus propias palabras, me cago en todo. De lo que sabe sí que no es tonta, ¿eh? De lo que le interesa no tiene ni pinta de tonta. ¿Y ahora qué?
Wait. There's something here. Feel it?
No, my medallion.
A ridiculous bauble. Don't make me laugh.
Pues ¿para qué me preguntas?
Magic is just slightly more difficult than sniffing out a malodorous fiend. Watch this. Arahan Luma.
Filipa, las preguntas estúpidas te las guardas. Si sabes que no voy a detectar una puta mierda, no me lo preguntes, coño.
That means the sunstone is here. Don't stand there looking stupid. Try to shift the mirrors.
Joder. Mira, porque te necesitamos, porque si no me cago en todo. Te mandaba a tomar por culo. A ver, espera un momento, ¿cómo funciona esto? A ver. El de arriba sale para allá. El de allá sale para acá. Y este sale... Entonces tengo que girarlo a este. Joder. Gíralo. ¿No? Solo tienes 2 posiciones y te vas para allá. Ah, vale, espérate. Lo mejor que tengo que mover es ese de allá. Un momento, mirando el mapa, ¿cómo debe ser que estoy del otro punto? Buah, me lo pasé hace 3000 años. Pues nada. Me da igual. Coño. ¿Y si te vuelves a donde viniste? ¿Soltaste algo? A ver, si yo giro esto, ¿qué? Vale. Este no se mueve. ¡Ay! Venga. ¿Cómo se materializa una espada? Ni puta idea. A ver. Si yo lo giro así que... Se va para allá. Entonces ahora tengo que mover el del fondo a este. Correcto. ¿Cómo que no te cogiste? Ay, Dios mío, el parkour en este juego. Este juego no está hecho para ser parkour. Hostia. Musicote aquí de resolver puzzles. A ver, ya. ¡Ole! La encontré, dice. La encontré, dice. De nada, yo... No te preocupes por mí, Que ya.
At last.
Hand it over and let's get out of here.
Not so fast. We have a matter to discuss.
Ya, coño.
Let me guess. You gotta fly. You're about to tell me why you need the Sunstone so much more than we do. Then you'll change into an owl and whoosh.
No idea where you got such a ridiculous notion. Ciri's safety is most important to me now.
Ay, Dios santo.
But I wish to talk to you about the future. My future.
Ay.
You'll like Nilfgaard, no two ways about it. I recommend the fresh alpine air of Nazaire.
And Yennefer claims you have no sense of humor. Now listen carefully.
¿Qué?
Once we've defeated the hunt and Ciri is safe, Yennefer's meteoric rise at the Imperial Court will come to an abrupt end. Which is wonderful from my perspective. I'm not interested in reviving the Lodge if I'm not to have the deciding vote.
You're telling me this because...
If I know even one bit, I expect that once we've defeated the Wild Hunt, you aim to slip out the back door with Ciri. To disappear into the wilds, correct? All very romantic. But perhaps instead of destroying the girl's life, you could take Yennefer with you and go.
¿Y tú crees que así le interesa puto ser reina de Nilfgaard?
You want to take Yen's place at Emir's side.
And it's Ciri's. I think you understand it's inevitable. And I would truly prefer Yennefer to be far away when it happens. Holding her in the Imperial dungeon would be costly. And it would give the wrong impression.
Any other words of wisdom, or can we go?
You may go. I know you've things to do. I can find my own way back.
Como no, me deja aquí vendidísimo. La muy zorra. Me deja la tía vendidísima de vete a tomar por culo. Que no eres mi problema. Venga. Debería quitarme peso. A lo mejor me hago un viaje rápido hasta el Palacio del Barón. La fortaleza del Barón. Para vender mierda y quitarme la porquería de encima. Ya que ahí es donde hay pasta. Que te mueras, coño. Deja de darme pataditas, puto fantasma de los cojones. Está pesadito. Nice. Más porquería. Sí, creo que primero voy a hacer eso. Voy a hacer el viaje a Belén. Para ir ligerito. ¡Ey! Vale. A ver. ¿Dónde hay un viaje rápido?
That's it, Roach.
Aquí.
Vagrant. Call that walking.
A ver. Vamos a Belén. Ahí. Ay. Vamos a quitarnos porquería de encima.
As Gels had advised, the Witcher set out to find the Sunstone, an artifact needed to draw Erodin into...
Que quiero ir limpito a la última batalla. Para ir sin problemas y sin porquería. Ajá. Vale.
Fancy a gander at our little stockpile.
Show me what you got.
Show me the money. Joder, ya no tienes dinero. A ver si me puedes quitar las pieles y la mierda. Bueno. No pasa nada.
See ya.
Geralt!
What are you selling? What's good?
Poco a poco voy recuperando mi pasta. Oye, 14.000 y no está mal para ir recogiendo el dinero, ¿eh?
Take care now.
¿Qué tengo en el inventario? Ballesta de romo. ¿Qué diferencia? Ah, vale, que estas son mejores. Vale, nada. Nada entonces. Vale, y... si me llevo estas... A ver, no las voy a usar. Así que... Que realmente no voy a usar... Realmente los virotes en este juego están un poco... que solamente ocupan peso. Porque las flechas de virote solamente sirven para una cosa: derribar bestias aladas. Y punto. Del resto es que el daño que se hace es apenas imperceptible. Que sí, luego tienes un par de cosas y tal, pero... para cuando la bestia esté en el suelo le estarás decapitando con la espada, no me jodas. Me acabo de acordar de que tengo que repararlo. Todo.
Take care now.
Bien. Volvemos.
The king of the Wild Hunt sailed aboard the Naglfar, a giant longship that traveled.
Esto va a ser largo, la batallita esta.
As Gels had advised,
pero bueno.
The Witcher set out to find the Sunstone, an artifact needed to draw Eredin into a trap.
¿Cargamos o qué? Vamos para allá.
laboratory.
I never doubted you would. But why did you? You might have just asked me.
To hear you reveal all about your experiments with the Elder Blood gene? Unlikely.
I've hidden nothing that could be useful in our struggle against Eredin. As regards the Elder Blood, you're all aware Ciri is exceptional. I am alone only in knowing to what extent.
Or maybe you're just obsessed with her.
I'm obsessed. Yes, Geralt?
Margarita any better?
I managed to accelerate tissue regeneration. She's feeling much better. In fact, we must bring Eredin here as soon as possible. Otherwise, I'm afraid these sorceresses of yours will start fighting amongst themselves.
Went by your laboratory.
I trust you did not make a mess.
Didn't mention you were the NL Elves' chief source of knowledge about Ciri's abilities.
I didn't mention many things. Fortunately, they're no longer important.
Your experiments with the gene, Elder Blood, that's not important.
I pursued those studies to protect Ciri. To protect Lara Doran's blood, in whomever's veins it courses.
So maybe you're hoping to gain control of Lara herself, after all these years?
Lara is dead. My only hope is that Ciri will fulfill her calling and survive.
Once we use the Sunstone, what makes you think Eredin won't figure things out? I doubt he'll think the elves of the White Fleet suddenly long to see him.
We can alter the signal emitted by the Sunstone. Unlikely Eredin will recognize its origin. It's not the only artifact to possess this power.
There are others? Great. Now mind telling me why I had to scour Skellige looking for this one?
The Sunstone was the easiest to find, believe me.
¿Qué hecho? ¿Qué pasa? Porque el juego tiene que cargar así.
Tell me something more about Caranthir. Know him well?
Know him? I reared him.
Raised, don't you mean?
No, Geralt. I began shaping him long before he was born. For centuries, I brought together pairs of elves manifesting certain abilities, those able to manipulate time and space. He is the result of these efforts. Caranthir, a golden child. Golden child who grew up to be a criminal.
Ah, bien, un superdotado, estupendo.
Charming world you and Elle have got. Could easily fall in love with the place. Tell me, how do you do it? Sit around playing flute, painting rutting unicorns in gorgeous landscapes, building ornately sculpted towers? And then you murder us, without batting an eye, without a hint of guilt. How?
Do you humans feel guilt when you murder Enshe elves? Or dwarves? Or dryads? We are the same. Simply because we both firmly believe others are inferior.
From the look of things, pretty soon Ciri won't need your help anymore.
Nor yours.
True. She'll do whatever she wants, and I'll support her. What about you? Ready to let her live her own life?
I shan't force her to do anything if that's your question.
Vamos, que va a estar en su oído diciéndole, haz esto, es lo otro, pero oye, yo no te estoy obligando, ¿eh?
You imprisoned Ciri the first time you met her. Now you protect her while fighting against your own kind. Quite an about-face.
First of all, I did not imprison her. She found me. It was her destiny.
Yeah, sure. Get to the second of all. Why are you helping her?
Because she is a danger. A mortal one. You look at her and see a human, a ward, a daughter even. I look and see the Elder Blood. A power that can destroy the world. A power that must be kept from Eredin's power-addled hands at all costs. Admittedly, our motives differ. Yet in spite of that, we share a goal. So you would be wise to trust me. Or at least try.
We found the Sunstone.
Gelban's gift to Dillion of the White Fleet. As legend has it, she never used the stone, and Gelban died of sorrow.
Won't keep Eridan waiting that long.
It seems we've everything. We can go. Keep in mind, once we commit, there'll be no returning.
I'm ready. High time we set sail. Undvik awaits.
In that case, let's go.
Vámonos a liarla. A la mínima que el tío se intente propasar, ¡racatá! Cercenadas las manos. ¡Hala!
You will position yourselves on the cliffs. Here, here, and...
Thank you. I believe we know how to form a circle.
Even those of us who lack eyes for the moment.
I simply wish to avoid... Oh, Geralt. We were waiting for you.
No me digas.
Really? Seems to me you'd started already.
We were discussing questions of a magic nature, nothing of great interest to you.
Right, because I'm just a simple witcher.
Don't worry. Simplicity has a charm all its own.
Cada vez me siento más ninguneado. Y me está tocando las narices.
It's simple, which does not mean it will be easy to execute. I shall activate the Sunstone. If Caranthia answers the call, the Nagel Fair should appear in the bay shortly afterwards.
The Lodge must then prevent the ship from returning to the world of the NL, while the Imperial fleet blocks its escape by sea.
The 7th Imlet's Infantry Regiment under Duke Varatra must then board it. With your help, naturally.
What about you? Where will you be?
Waiting in reserve. If something goes wrong, I shall react.
Like a general commanding troops from a hilltop? Gonna signal us by horn or use messengers?
Exquisite irony, but what did I do to deserve it? Have I given you cause to doubt my intentions?
Ladies and gentlemen, less talk, more action, please. Sisters, we must scale the cliffs. Good luck.
Tu laboratorio no es que inspire confianza, ¿sabes? Pero bueno.
Plan's missing one important element. What about Ciri?
Cyril will wait, at a safe distance from the Nagel Fair.
Wild guess? Not what you had in mind.
No, I wanted to go with you. That was my idea.
But I won't allow it. Far too great a risk.
Don't have the right to order her around.
Amusing. Cyril said the same thing, only at much higher volume.
¿Por qué será?
I do in fact have this right. For only I know how to activate the Sunstone, which I shall do on my terms or not at all. Cyril recognized the strength of my argument. I have no doubt you'll do the same.
Así, porque tu argumento es cogernos por los cojones.
Do you swear to stay on shore?
Do I have a choice?
Where are you going?
For a walk. Or is that not allowed either? Because I could break my leg.
Oh yes. The elder blood can be fiery.
Joder, el pobre soldado estaba pasando de lado y la tía decía, quita en medio.
Telling Ciri she can't do something is counterproductive, speaking from experience there. Ultimately, she does what she wants.
Let us hope.
Pardon me?
Never mind.
Whoop.
Time is short. If you wish to do something, brew your substances or whatnot, do it now. You won't get the chance later. I shall await you by the boats, amongst the soldiers.
¿Has visto? Lo ha dicho como, si quieres prepararte tus pociones de mierda o tus bombas de los cojones, hazlo. Porque luego vas a ser un estorbo. Parafraseando un poco, ¿eh?
Yen, Why are you here?
To see you.
Something happen?
Not yet, but it might soon. We may not survive this. In fact, our chances are slim.
We've come a long way, and I'll be damned if we've come to fail. It'll be all right.
I admire your optimism. Wish I shared it. Listen to me. Once it's over, if we survive, I wish to leave, go far away, and I'd like you to come with me.
Where?
Wherever. To Povis, beyond the Dragon Mountains, Zerrikania even. As far as possible from politics, plots, and so-called high society.
I'd go anywhere with you.
The answer I was hoping for. Go, Geralt. Avalok awaits. And don't get killed, Witcher.
Tú tampoco, ¿eh? Faltaría ahora. Después de todo el puto juego buscándote. Voy a meditar para que sea de día. Perfecto. Bueno, vamos allá. Acabemos con esto.
So, Geralt, ready?
Let's get these bastards.
With pleasure, Geralt. With pleasure.
Let's finish this. Otra vez la cajita. Ah, vale. Le ha quitado la magia y la maldición y todo.
I give you my heart. What kind of spell is that?
It's an old love letter. Ancient. As I said, this stone was to reunite a pair of lovers.
Never thought I'd say anything of the sort to Eredin. En Verilith Sirenard, Leda Eich Blaine, Ida May.
Joder.
The elven bauble worked.
They approach.
Bueno. No es verdad que tienen que venir con el maldito frío de la escarcha de los huevos.
Bring a sword, Geralt.
Bueno, señores, prepárense porque va a ser un viaje movidito. Si es vuestra primera vez contra la cacería, reset todo lo que sepáis. ¡Uño! Callamos, señores.
must be nearby.
Sí, algo cerca está, creo. El puto mago de los huevos. Oh, oh.
Silence. It's completely still.
It's a trap. We must flee, now.
Not this time.
No, Cyril. You are not ready. You do not control your powers.
I'll manage.
Ciri!
Get out of my way.
Ciri! The ice. It's a spell. You must find the mage who cast it. Destroy his staff.
I'll not stop with his staff.
El tipo lo sabía, que iba a hacer lo que le daba la gana. Pero quería estar seguro de que Ciri iba a hacerlo. Holita. Bueno, bailamos. Joder, la hostia. ¿Qué? ¿Bailamos o qué? Como se nota que está hecho para que rusees aquí a toda hostia. Tú, el maguito, el de la vara. ¿Intentas compensar algo? Ah, toma por culo. ¿Qué? ¿No te gusta que te la hagan, eh? Joder. Ah, toma por culo el bastón. ¿Se acabó el frío? Mi varita mágica, no, era mi favorita. Ciri, por favor, levántate.
Almost, Sirach. Almost.
No. ¿Te la creíste? Pareces tontísimo, ¿eh?
Witcher, so be it. Let us end this.
Segundo salto, figurita.
You cannot you kill me. You see, it's not so simple. I know where that came from.
La puta. ¡Hala! Combate este facilito, simplemente focusea al mago. ¡Ahí, ahí! ¡Qué escueza! ¿Qué? 20 años de haciéndote máster de magia, ¿para qué? Para acabar con una espada retorcida en las costillas, ¿eh? Coño. Hijo de puta. Bueno. Quédate ahí abajo, coño. Si tanto quieres quedarte ahí, te ofrezco el sitio. ¿Me voy? Bueno, la que se está montando ahí arriba. Estoy harto de nadar en hielo, por favor. Ah, mira, ahora solamente pueden navegar. ¡Coño! Putos vikingos locos de la hostia. ¿Cómo coño subes el puto Drácada así, tío? Muévete, eso es. Bien hecho. Ya está, una preocupación menos. ¿Cómo coño subes el Drácar así? Eso es, quemarle las velas. Que no se mueva. Ah, mira, el tío este. Bueno, yo me largo. Coño. Vamos para allá. Joder, no se muere. Nada, que le den por culo. Total, mi lucha no está aquí. Mi lucha está ahí. Hostia puta, no. Mi hermano del hielo, no, por favor, Joder. Batman, mira el tamaño de esas bolas.
Any last words?
Set the trap. Fight.
You had your chance.
Joder.
Witcher. I was hoping you'd come.
Because?
I've something to tell you. But I'll do so afterwards.
As you expire.
¿Quieres ponerme a prueba?
Show me your spins, pirouettes, and flips. I want to watch.
Not bad.
Ya basta con las pataditas, ¿no? ¡Hostia! Me ha llevado a la pantalla de carga. Ah, no, vale. Joder, ya basta, ¿no? Deja ya de usar hechizos de mierda y ataca. Ah, la puerta de salida, vámonos. El piquete en el ojo. No la viste venir, ¿eh? ¡Hala! No, 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 no. No, amigo, esto se acabó.
You said you had something to tell me.
Avalar has tricked us both. He set us against each other, and he's made off with Surila.
I don't believe you.
Sí, bueno, a lo mejor debería creerle un poco. Oh, fuck. Venga, hijos de puta, ¿quién quiere ser el primero? ¡La churri!
Where's Ciri?
What? I thought you knew.
All I know is Avalok might have betrayed us. What the? That a storm?
Geralt, look!
Eso no es bueno.
What the hell's happening?
I find it damned hard to believe, but the gate between the worlds is open. We must reach the tower, quickly. Stop Avalok, while this can still be reversed.
At least we know where to look for Ciri.
Follow me, and stay alert.
¡Corre, niña! ¡Corre!
What do you think Avalok wants from her?
Same as Eredin, I imagine. He will use it to open a gate between the worlds.
Shit. An earthquake?
We must hurry. Damn it! That ship's about to disintegrate.
Hide in the hollow on the other side. Go!
Me cago en todo. Hostia puta.
Grab the horse. We'll save time.
Ah, vale, que este es el tuyo. Perdone usted. Venga, yo te sigo.
That giant shall face giants in battle. Just like the ballads.
This is not
¿En serio me acabo de comer una bola de fuego? ¿Me acabo de comer una bola de fuego de gratis? Esto nunca me ha pasado. 0 veces me ha pasado y me tenía que pasar en esta. Obviamente. ¿Cómo no? Niña, ¿quieres guiarme ya? Hostia puta. No, espérate. Espérate. Que se han cargado mal los shaders. Los shaders se han cargado mal.
As to Ciri, with her exceptional gift, her story was hardly done. The sorceresses helped the Witcher determine that Ciri and Avalok were somewhere on Umvik.
Que se veía el personaje todo negro. Eso es porque el shader cargó 3 millones de veces en el personaje. En fin. Me ha pasado solamente un par de veces, pero resulta un poco molesto. Si de Project un parchecito aquí estaría guapo, ¿eh? Un parchecito ahí. No pido mucho, simplemente ponlo bien. Pero bueno, se ve que me la tendré que comer. Venga, va. No me creo que me vaya a tener que comer este bug de los shaders. ¿En serio? A ver si se arregla ahora. Esto es un poco lío. No, los shaders están fatal, no, lo siguiente. Vale, parece que esto se arregla. ¿Me puedes decir cómo coño he subido aquí? ¿Y desde cuándo tienes capa, tú? Bueno, no voy a discutir al juego. Nah, esto lo arreglé saliendo al menú un momento. Nada, ocúpate tú. No, ya. La que está liando el puto elfo. Venga, que llegamos.
Specifics, Yen. Will we both get through?
No! You must go alone!
I'll come back. With Ciri.
I know! Hagrid! Tiggy! Hagrid! Now, Geralt!
Joder.
I'm fine! Now go! And give Avalok my heartfelt regards.
Bueno, la hora de la verdad. A ver si nos han salido todas las elecciones bien. Que yo creo que sí, joder. A ver tú, el elfito. Deja ya de estar tocando la moral.
Geralt. So unfortunate. I'd hoped you wouldn't have to witness this.
Where's Ciri?
Nearby. Listen.
Shut up. I've heard enough of your bullshit. Draw your weapon. Let's get this over with. Think I'm willing to spare you?
I think you will not attack one unarmed.
Wouldn't be so sure. I'm in a foul mood.
I am not your foe. I am merely helping Cirilla.
I don't believe you. Can't. Not after all that's happened.
Will you believe me?
Avalok speaks the truth. I asked him to help me open the tower, because I aim to enter it.
Hostia puta, la profecía.
Why the hell would you do this? The Wild Hunt's been defeated.
The White Frost has not. The prophecies are true. I have seen worlds bound in ice. I know what awaits you. Only the Elder Blood can stop the White Frost. Only I can stop it.
You don't have to make this sacrifice.
You're wrong. The White Frost is inevitable. It will come to freeze the worlds one after the other, eradicating all life. Only I can stop the destruction. I've given it much thought and made my decision.
There's gotta be another way.
What can you know about saving the world, silly? You're but a witcher. This is my story, not yours. You must let me finish telling it.
Ciri, I forbid you.
You know me. Nothing I like more than breaking rules.
This? You're breaking more than a rule.
I'm sorry.
El lobo aúlla, pero el pájaro no la escucha. Y así se cumple la profecía.
gentlemen will follow.
Division as a whole. Deserters.
Does General Voorhis know?
He's at the briefing. They're not letting anyone in.
Nonsense. Get in there and report to him at once.
Parece que en Nilfgaard la cosa va mal.
Speak.
Ciri is dead.
How did it happen?
The White Cold. You're familiar with the prophecy? Ciri tried to stop it. She did, but paid the ultimate price.
Where is the body?
I doubt it'll ever be found.
Who else knows?
Avalach, Elven Sage. But I doubt you'll find him either.
And Yennefer?
She's decided to stay in the north. Provided you don't object.
I don't. And you?
Plenty of work for witchers after a war. I'll travel east, maybe north.
Did Cirilla say... Did she ask you to convey anything?
She regretted not getting a chance to say goodbye.
Did she tell you this? Really?
Didn't have to. She wanted to make peace. I know that. If there's nothing else...
There is, but you may go. Witcher, I do not wish to see you ever again.
El sentimiento es mutuo. Disfruta, que te queda trabajo. Creo que tu imperio se va un poco a... Le van a dar la del martillo con el cristal. Buenas tardes.
Need a hand with your wagon?
No. It's not exactly ours. More a captured vehicle. Booty, you might say.
Folk must have abandoned it in their rush. To where, I don't know. Be a shame for the Reds to claim it, loot it.
Change is coming.
Grown accustomed, we have.
With the Black Ones gone, witch hunters will move in. Yet life will roll on. We've to seize the day.
True that. So, let's get to work before night creeps up on us.
Sure you don't need any help?
I believe we will manage.
Where you headed? Nearest inn, by the looks of it.
Yeah. Supposed to meet someone first, at the former campsite of the Nilfgaardians. You take care now.
Good luck.
Ah, mira, estamos donde empezamos el juego. Uf, perros salvajes no, por favor, Otra vez esta fortaleza. Ya. Te ha hecho unos zorros.
Probably got held back. You're late.
Soldiers.
Blocking the roads, I know. No matter. You have it?
As agreed. 38.5-inch blade. Weight just under 40 ounces. Silver-plated siderite steel core. Glyphs and runes both the length of the blade and on the hilt.
Beautiful.
Been in this trade for 3 decades. Only the best swordsman of the coin for my wares. When I say no Witcher has, or ever had, a better weapon, you ought to trust me.
Reputation precedes you, Master Ord. I'd never doubt you.
The inscription, as you asked.
Zirael. Swallow.
Classic Elder Speech runes, no styling, simple and precise.
May I?
It is yours. If you'd like to test it, have my lackeys put out a training dummy.
Mm-hmm. Your payment. Gems only, as requested.
If you've an eye out for work, heard of striggers prowling the Maribor forest.
Thanks. Need to visit the tavern first, but after, who knows?
Good luck on the path, Witcher.
La espada Zirael. ¿Esta de dónde coño salió? Bonica y no está mal. Y siempre un buen recuerdo.
Master Witcher, over here. Plenty of blades to try if it's your will.
No, gracias. Bueno, vamos a coger el caballo, mejor que un viaje rápido. Necesito pensar en el camino. Caballo, cuando quieras tirar. Nada, tío. Haz lo que te salga del coño, como siempre has hecho. Fuera de mi camino.
Hold up, sir! I beg ye!
Come on, Roach.
No veas. A ver, es posible que le hayamos cagado en la zona política, pero en mi defensa he de decir que no tenía apego a la gente de pie. Más que nada porque o son unos cabrones o son unos gilipollas. Bueno, quemaos todos. Que a mí esto me la suda. A mí esto me la suda. que os creíais que estaba muerta.
Did he believe you?
I have no idea.
For the cockatrice. And we've a new contract. It won't pay much, but I think it worth the toil.
¿Cómo coño matar a un Goyatrice sin espada, tía?
It's yours.
Venga, ábrela. Pa' ti.
A witch's sword. Swallow. Oh, beautiful. May I?
Not here. You'll have ample opportunity soon enough, Witcher.
Let's try it out then.
¡Ole! Pues por fin hemos terminado la trama principal de The Witcher 3. ¡Dios!
Radovid had many faults. He was cruel, impetuous, and pathologically ambitious. But he was a tactical genius, that's undeniable. Commanding forces far outnumbered by his foes, he handily defeated the invader from the south. The Redanian eagle spread its wings, taking all the north, including Novigrad and Neath. With victory in the war against Nilfgaard secured, Radovid proceeded to complete his ritual. As they had in Novigrad, fires burned in Temeria and Edirne, lands now liberated by the Redanian monarch. In the drive for moral renewal, simple herbalists, pellers, healers, and non-humans, all supposed heretics, were murdered in droves. For many, freedom beneath Radovid's scepter proved more tragic than servitude to another. As long as his armies went from one victory to the next, Emir's subjects remained boundlessly obedient. When a string of humiliating defeats proved Var Emre's fallible, the opposition, thus far secret, attacked. The subjects of the Emperor who had danced on the graves of his foes laid him to rest in a tomb of his own.
Ironía.
While the continent bled engulfed by war, Skellige bloomed under Ceres's enlightened rule. Unlike those who had come before her, the young queen did not raid foreign shores, looking instead to her people, tending to her land. The island-bound nation prospered, though its fangs of yore were dull. Cyrilla, Fiona, Ellen, Rhiannon, heir to Nilfgaard's throne, chose the life of a witcher on the path. Geralt taught her all he knew, every skill he possessed, then each set off on their own. Soon word of the ashen-haired witcheress had spread throughout the north, from the Yaruga to the mountains of Kovir. While monarchs moved borders and populations, Geralt and Yennefer lived a calm, quiet life, far from all things political. They breakfasted well after noon, more often than not in bed, and passed the days on lazy strolls and long conversations. Boring, you say? Perhaps. But both had sought this more than anything else.
Hombre, que no. Ese es el final que yo quiero. El final político un poco mierda, pero me la suda. ¡Ay! Por fin. Ahora solamente quedaría el DLC de Blood and Wine. Que por fin vamos a una zona en la que la gente no me trata como un gilipollas y es maravilloso. Por no hablar que parece The Witcher 3 parte 2. Porque bueno.